Hey there, everyone. I'm Alex Dorantes, and I am your child's math teacher for this school year. So this year, I'm actually teaching Algebra 1, geometry, and math models. And so, unfortunately, I would have loved to meet everybody in person, but with COVID and everything happening, I'm going to go ahead and do our back to school night via this video. So, just a few things about me. I'm actually a graduate from Stratford. So, I graduated in 2007, and then I went to my undergrad over at the University of Houston. So, this will be starting my third year. Really excited for the school year. So far, everyone's been absolutely wonderful and being really great. The students who are coming into class are just super excited to be here. And they're participating a lot, which is fantastic. And the same goes for the students who are at Zoom. I know it can be a little bit more challenging at times, but they're asking questions and everyone's communicating. And so far, it's been really great. So, just a few things that I'll go ahead and cover today. We'll just take a quick look at the syllabus and we'll take a look at its learning, and I can show you a few things. So, first off will be the syllabus. And so, just as far as grading goes, this is just the breakdown. So, the 20% on the homework, that includes, we do a lot of classwork. So, it's a homework / classwork on a program called IXL. 30% for quizzes, which we have about once every 2 or 3 weeks. And then we have our tests at 50%. Homeworks are a completion grade, and we do cover those. We'll go over some of the problems in class. If a student does fail a test, which so far everyone's been doing really awesome, so this hasn't been an issue. But of course, they can always come in during Spartan time, or we can set up a Zoom after school. As far as rules go, it's just like basic classroom rules. I hope that so far the students have shown respect in my classroom and are extremely polite. So it has been great. I do have a no cell phone policy in class, and so the students do know that. That hasn't been an issue as well. As far as coming in and like what we do on an everyday basis, so whenever the students come in on the smart board for those that are in person or in Zoom, I'll share my screen, and they'll always have a warm up to do, which will take about the first 10 minutes of class. And then we will go over that warm up, and then we'll move on with the lesson for the day, and then they'll finish up with IXL. Tutorials are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's just, we have to have that in the book. But honestly, I'm here at like 7 o'clock every day, and I usually stay until like 3:45 every day. So if anyone's ever having any trouble, and I've told all of my students this, but they can come in and see me during Spartan time, before school, after school. I'm here for them. So I'm happy to help whenever I can. And as far as just supplies go, really the only necessity, even though a lot of the work is being turned in on a computer, it's really important that they do have some type of journal or notebook. That way they can go ahead, because we are taking notes, and a lot of the quizzes and the tests, they're able to use those notes. So it's a nice little incentive for them to take notes every day so that they can use that on their quizzes and their tests. Secondly, I will show you on its learning. So for your students, so say if you had a student, and it's the same in every single class period, but say we're on Algebra 1. So whenever your child, or if you ever want to see, if you have any questions, you can always go to plans right here. So if you click on plans, you can see, let's see here. Oops. Up here on this taskbar, so this is showing all past. So if you are missing any assignments, you can go from like week to week, and it'll have those date ranges bolded. on the left-hand side. If you want to look at what we're doing like this current week, you can always click on today, and then it'll be bolded current week. So you can click on the date range, and it'll drop down. So it'll always go by day. And over here under resources and activities, you can always click on this PDF right here. And the students know how to do this. And let's see if we just give it a moment. So what I do is I'll upload the day's notes, so that they do have a copy of those notes. And they can use that to, if they need to go back and have a refresher, whatever it may be. This is a really good tool. So those are always found under plans, current week, and then under resources. And then you can find all these notes here. So that wraps it up for the presentation. So if there's any questions whatsoever, I will show you my email, which can be found under my ePortfolio on the About Me page. So it's going to be right here, alexander.dorantes at springbranchisd.com. But yeah, please feel free to contact me anytime. I'm always here to help out any way that I can. And really looking forward to hopefully maybe next year we'll get to meet in person, and it'll be great. But until then, please don't hesitate to ask any questions. And, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.